Righto, let's get underway here because I am flying through one of my favourite areas to land. Now, there's lots of good areas to land, but this right here is one of my favourite areas in the entire game to land. It's low population, so you don't often fight too many people, and I call it coastline. We call it condensed 6. So condensed 6 means there are 6 houses there, and they are condensed 2-story houses with lots of loot, high density loot. It's not exactly a high percentage chance that you're going to get good loot there, but you get good enough loot, I think, to carry you through the early to mid portion of the game, and often if you get kills, you can just loot other people for their loot. I'm going to do a video talking specifically about the areas in the map that I like to drop, in terms of what they can offer you and the kind of loot that you can get in these places, but for a generic loot drop location that is fairly accessible and has good map reach, as well as access to vehicles, as well as lots of areas you can go from, I really like Condensed 6. I'm just going to have a look around me, see if anybody is around me. It doesn't look like it right now. So I'm going to drop over here. I think I might have the video settings on high right now, which does cause some lag when you're scoping. So if I got some lag this video, I apologise. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to get a little bit of lag. I'm going to get the shotgun. Let's get this. I'm going to take the flash hider for the sniper rifle, sure. There we go. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Instant M4. One of the best weapons in the game. In fact, in my opinion, the best weapon in the game. I'm going to take the pan. Have I just picked up the... Yeah, I have. Good. Let's take that. Let's drop the shotgun ammo. Okay, I've got an SKS and I've got an M4, level 1 motorcycle helmet. This is kind of a great setup already. I'm quite happy with this setup as it stands. Let's have a look. There's a frag grenade. Take the frag grenade. Oops. Didn't mean to miss that. There we go. Suppressor for an SMG, just in case I ever go for an SMG. Probably won't, though. Tactical stock for my M4. Brilliant. Backpack. Crossbow. Crossbow's a great gun, by the way. Kind of overlooked sometimes. If you can actually get a headshot with it, you can headshot level 3 armor. Doesn't look like this. Is anybody over there? No, there's nobody over there. Okay. I'm kind of doing this inefficiently. What would have been more efficient would be start right at the end. Let's have a look at the map. Are we in the circle? We are in the circle already. Okay, great. Level 2 armor. Don't really like the holographic sight, but I'll take it if I can't find anything else. Well, why have I just dropped? Sometimes it does this. Sometimes it just... Even though I've got automatic loot turned off, sometimes it just, for some reason, automatically loots for me. So you can see, this is a low population area that not many people have dropped. It's got great, I guess, spread of loot. Like, I've kind of... Angled grip, great. I've kind of picked up enough loot here to see me through... No, I don't want to drop. Pick up the AK. Thank you very much, game. Oh, wait a second, I've got to click that here. Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, it's got a great spread of loot that has kind of set me up for a position where if I get a 4 times in one of these buildings, like I am maybe in a position where I can win the whole game. And the M4 for me is one of the best weapons because it has a great fire rate, it's very easy to control, has the lowest horizontal recoil, and there is no bullet drop. 4 times scope, let's go baby. It has no bullet drop. It's basically a hit scan weapon. There's another M4 here as well. Ideally, I'm going to find... Oh. I think that's a bot. I don't know. Don't know if that was a bot or not. Usually they are bots, but it was trying to shotgun me from very long range. Let's go out and see what they had. Why can I not open the door? Oh, well, let's jump out the window instead. Couldn't open the door. Usually I meet a bot here. Like, there are bots in I had 2 shotguns, lol. There are bots in PUBG Mobile, just like there are in most online sort of mobile battle royales, and you will encounter them from time to time, especially in the early games. And because this is my new English account, you will or from the... Or let's say the AR compensator. I much prefer that over the flash hider. Compensator. Just need some mags now. Interesting enough, I usually always run into mags. We can just switch our oops. We can switch our stuff 4 times between the SKS and the M4 depending on what we want to do. But I'm really well looted. yeah, like I said, there's a lot of bots in a lot of Battle Royale games in the early games, so you'll notice there are a lot of people who kind of shoot you from distance and then just kind of stand there. And don't... the bots on this are less obvious than the bots on something like Rules of Survival. The bots on Rules of Survival just run around... Oh, 8 times. That is beautiful. The bots on Rules of Survival literally just run around and crouch and don't attack you. The bots on this, they kind of run and they react to shots and they run away from shots. And they also do try and shoot you. There's the Mini 14 there. Mini 14 is another good weapon, but I personally prefer... Let's just pick up all this ammo. I personally prefer the SKS. Oops. Okay. We're doing pretty good. And the only thing we're kind of lacking now is level 3 body armor and level 3 helmet. And I'm in the circle, so I'm literally in no rush right now. But I probably will make a move eventually. There was a grenade there. Vertical foregrip is what I want. I would like the vertical foregrip. Let's get rid of that. Let's put the 4 times on that. Let's put the 8 times on that. Where's my vertical foregrip gone? There. Vertical foregrip. Let's get rid of the flash hider. Let's get rid of that 1 dot. We don't need 2 there. Good. Okay. Oops, shooty McShootersons. Yeah, see, I'm reformed. No longer am I swearing. Smoke grenades can be useful, so take some where we can get them. Crossbow bolts. So another red dot. We don't need that many red dots, like I said. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about my plan from this point. I'm just gonna crouch down. So usually I wouldn't crouch down in the middle here. I can see I'm already kind of in the center. Now, I could go around Georgia Pole looting every single building, but I kind of want to now head towards something like a hospital for some high value loot locations. If you're looking for good loot also, those 3 buildings right there, they're called the warehouses. They are pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly move over towards those warehouses. There's also some there and there. They are very good loot locations. They've got high value loot and they have a higher chance of spawning things like level 3 helmet and level 3 armor compared to a lot of the locations around here. Another good loot location to work for is what we call this. I used to call this Tom Clancy's Rainbow Condensed 6. I don't know why. It just was. And this is basically the same thing as Coastline. So what I dropped up was Georgia Pole Coastline. That is the same thing as Coastline, but it's just they're all in a vertical condensed building set, and they're actually, in my opinion, a little bit more open and a little bit harder to loot compared to the loot this set that I just went to. But they're also very good loot locations if you want to get looted and get looted quickly. So you can see just off those 6 houses, I've come away with an SKS almost fully stocked, a fully stocked M4, loads of ammo, level 2 armor, level 2 vest, and all of this first aid. So. Gonna be honest, that's pretty sick. What I'm looking at here now is the warehouses, and warehouses generally have a higher chance of loot spawn. You can see right there, S6 level 2 backpack. Let's keep going. There's a SCAR. People do like the SCAR, but I prefer the M4 over the SCAR. Here we go. That's what I wanted to see. So goodbye to my SKS, even though I do love you dearly. That is the Kar98. These buildings have a very high chance of spawning the Kar98, so you guys should always be on the lookout for them if you can. Snipers in this game, in my opinion, are quite hard to use compared to snipers in something like Rules of Survival. I just think because the bullet drop makes it a little bit more difficult to use. But yeah, you definitely shouldn't stray away. Let's have a look. Extended quick draw mag, nice. Did I even pick that up? I don't know if I did. Yeah, I did. Oh god. Where did I get shot from? Okay. Well, he tried to kill me. What's he got? Bandages, Vector, UMP. Okay, he didn't really have much. He wasn't really a long-range guy. That's fine. I don't really want the bandages either. Let's keep moving. Could have died there if there was a longer range weapon. I've kind of been lacking in concentration because I've been talking about these locations here. But again, like I said, if you want to get a car, this is the location to come to. I don't need this much ammo for the car. Let's see. How do I split? Partial. Let's drop 87 there. Like 73 is perfectly fine for the car ammo. I really don't need much more than that. It's just taking up unnecessary inventory space. Let's have a look through here. Another Kar98, like I said. Big location for Kar98s if you're a fan of that sniper, which I think is just one of the standard snipers from this particular. The DP28 is there. It's an uncommon weapon. And that's some more ammo for an M16. So we can keep looking, actually. I'm fairly confident to go look at these other warehouse buildings. I mean, likelihood is that people have been to the Georgia Pole dock area, and the dock area is good because it has all these warehouses, and these warehouses have got high loot chance locations for the better loot in the game. I'm going to keep looking around me because I don't want to get caught out. If that guy was better, which, by the way, guys, I'm not playing at a very high rank right now because I've only just been playing on my English account recently. Have had a pretty decent rank on my Chinese account, but obviously now that it's been localized to English, I've been moved over to that, and you can't keep your account from China, so this is just essentially my English account, which is new. So you're going to be facing a bit more bots. There's an SKS, again, great loot location for that. It's got painkillers. I'm really looking for a level 3 helmet or a level 3 vest right now. It doesn't look like this has been looted at all, which to me tells me that we're not playing in a game with people who kind of know the map that well, which means we're probably playing in a lower level game. There's a level 3 backpack, great. It's a level 3. There's a level 3 helmet. And the reason I think this kind of area is one of the best areas to loot in the game is because it's not the obvious location to go to. I think docks, the docks and this area here do sometimes get a bit more attention than a lot of other places. But for me, it's one of... Have I done both of those buildings? Maybe I have. For me, it's less obvious than something like the military base. Especially at lower levels, you're going to see people just go to the military base. There's a guy over there, I think. Okay. Was he just like trying to snipe me? I think he might have just been trying to snipe me. I also should put it onto single mode if I'm going to do that with long range weapons. Let's have a look here. Is that level 2 armor? Yeah, really I'm just looking for level 3 armor at this point in time. I've got enough sniper ammo. Micro Uzi stock. Okay, that's one of those buildings. There weren't 2 there? No, there weren't 2 there. We'll just keep looking around for those warehouses. I could be looking on top of all of these, I could be looking on top of all of the docks and stuff like that, but I don't think I need to. Let's have a look what this guy had. Military helmet. A suppressor for an AR. This guy had baller stuff. Let's move the suppressor onto there. Suppressor's really good for mid-games. That's why I'm going to keep it. Let's have a look at this. M16. Nice. Oops, I don't know what I picked up there, but I picked up something. Alright, do you know what? I think I'm kind of done with looting now. I'm going to go hunting for kills. Kind of killed 2 people, 3, I've killed 3 people so far, but they have just kind of walked into me. I think we just see another level 3 helmet over here. That might be another level 3 helmet. That's another level 3 helmet. So there you go, guys. I mean, these warehouses are just full of good loot. You know, if you can get to them before anyone else gets to them. That actually looks like it's been looted, so I imagine someone else has got a level 3 helmet from that particular area. The only thing that would make this game better for me right now is if I had level 3 vest, which obviously a little bit harder to find, so just keep looking around for people at this point in time. We want to make sure that we're picking people off where we can. Looks like we're heading towards the center of this area, so I'm going to head up to the top of this ridge up here. It's like a small mountain. You get great viewpoints. I have a sniper with an 8x, so I can really work. I can look down onto the ruins, which a lot of people tend to go to. So I'm just going to go towards that area. There's only 61 left alive, so there's plenty more people for me to kill. Plenty more people for me to kill here, guys. While I auto-run, I just like to look around, just in case someone's like running aimlessly. Oop. You can also just run into a tree like that, but it's not too much of a big deal. So I've come away from Georgia Pole, from Coastline, and from those warehouses with a really good set of loot. Hopefully you watched all the way through and you can see what kind of value that loot can give you. Obviously it's going to be a bit more populated in higher elo games because people will be more aware of this, but it is a great location to land in the early games to get you guys kitted out and ready to take on the game for full. Let's have a look here. Heading up to the top. I feel pretty free running around in this game. It's not like Rules of Survival that basically... Rules of Survival, essentially what it does is it highlights your area on the map if you're walking or running nearby to someone. People have to be actually listening for that to happen in PUBG, and they have to kind of make that assumption based on your footsteps. So I feel a bit more comfortable completely just running around with my gun open in PUBG Mobile. There we go, there's a guy. Think I saw a guy anyway. Yeah, the 8 times is going to lag a bit because I've got it on high settings. There he is, there he is. The 8 times will lag a bit because I've got this on high graphical settings, which is a bit of a pain. Ah, shoot. So there is bullet travel speed, you do have to be aware of it. I might just switch to the M4. Where has he gone? Oh my god, there's a little bit of lag on this. Oh my god, really? I'm just going to chase him down. I don't know where he's going. Is that a guy there? That was 100% either someone who had no idea what they were doing or a bot. Let's have a look. Bullet loops for the Kar 98. I'll take that. Yeah, he only had a Vector. I'm pretty sure that was a bot. This guy over here I'm not so sure of, though. I think he was just running for it. Oh, he's trying to shoot back. There we go. Headshot. Gonna need to heal again. Yeah, I'm gonna... So one of the problems that this game does have right now, and it's not no issue that they can't fix, it's just on high graphical settings, if you go into an 8 times scope, it lags. Especially on... I don't know if you need a really good device, but I've got an iPad Pro, so it's one of the best devices you can get out there to run mobile games. And I'll show you if I'm just going to reload my car. It just lags. You see that? That's sort of like... That's almost impossible to play with, and the 4 times kind of does it as well. So I need to drop this to low graphical settings if I want to be really efficient at long range, which is just unfortunately not going to happen this game, but I'll do it for the next one. But I wanted to show you guys... Oh, there's another guy here. Surely that's a bot. Yeah, I'm just running into like loads of people who are just running out in the open right now. Let's have a look at what he had. I don't want any of this really. This car sounds like it's been used recently. I might go towards the crate. If I can go towards the crate, that might get me a bit of action. And it looks like it's actually going to drop pretty close to me, so we'll go for that. Kind of want a ghillie suit. That'd be awesome. Let's follow this. How far's the play zone? There we go. The crate's outside the play zone, so... Don't imagine a lot of people will come towards it, but we'll see. Definitely feel like I'm facing up against a lot of like either very new players or bots. I think I've only killed maybe 1 or 2 real players at max right now. Oh, that looks like a real player. That was definitely a real player because he tried to bloody run me over. I might get a 4. The 8 times is just impossible to use because of the lag right now. So that was definitely someone real, because he tried to run me over. A bot wouldn't have tried to do that. Let's get rid of the 2 times. Don't really need that. Luckily, I'm headshotting people, because that would have killed me. The fun thing about the vehicles is, I think if you take someone out of them, if you kill someone before the vehicle hits you, it doesn't actually deal damage to you. Which is a fun thing about that. Because I would have technically died there if I hadn't killed him before he hit me. Right, let's head towards this. Wondering if I'm going to have to fight anybody else. Let's go. Take a look around. Do a little dance. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Yeah, I might have to drop this to medium or low settings for the next one. I'll have to test out which one works best with the 4 times and the 8 times. Let's have a look. Level 3 military vest and AUG. Do you know what? I know people do like the AUG, but I just much prefer using the M4. I just think the M4 for me is the best weapon in the game. I've actually tried to use the AUG before, and I just haven't got on with it compared to the M4. Right. Level 3 military vest, though, puts me in a great position. I'm now, like, fully stocked in terms of my outfit. I have great weapons. I've got good scopes. Another crate coming. This is great. I'm going to keep going. Keep going. Always keeping my eyes around. There's the crate. It's a little bit far in the distance. Maybe I should have taken a vehicle, but I envision that somewhere like there. It's about 700 meters away, so we'll do our best to get there. I think we can probably take fights with most people. Oh god. We can probably take fights with most people in this game right now, so I don't imagine too many people will be equipped the same way as us. People might have got to military base and then come back to the center of the map. So I've been playing this game kind of, I was in the center of the circle, and then I've been playing it from the edge of the circle from here on in, but there are two ways that you play the circle in Battle Royale games. You either play the edge, and you get into the circle at the very edge, find a hiding spot, wait for the next circle to trigger, and move in, only ever having to look forwards. Or, you get out the risk of running, you stop the risk of the running, which is obviously sometimes can be a massive risk in Battle Royale games, because obviously I'm running in the open right now, anybody could shoot me. And you just go to the center of the circle, meaning that you have to move less, but you have to cover more angles. So those are the two ways that you generally tend to play Battle Royale games. I don't feel so bad about running out in the open right now, because like I said, I feel like I'm pretty stocked out. I'm just going to head towards my marker, because that was a long way away, that crate. And I'm also going to head towards the center of the circle, because that's where I envision most of the action is going to be. Although we've almost lost pretty much everybody in the game. I need to go over to there. Pretty much everyone in the game's almost dead right now, so. Right, let's keep going. I want to get to that crate. Doot. Where is that crate, ladies and gentlemen? Did it drop further away than I thought it did? I can't see the red smoke anywhere. That's the issue. Maybe I should just go get into this. I should just go get into this little area. Okay, I think the expedition crate has been given up on now. Do want to be aware of anybody that's over there though. Let's keep an eye out. Always good to just have your eye trained on the horizon, ready to turn and kill someone if you need to. Oh, shots. They sounded like they were coming from this way. It usually comes up on the mini-map, so if you hear people shoot, it does kind of flash up on the mini-map, and the wider the range the bullet is in, it means the further it is away. If it's red and very close range, then it's likely that it's close by. Thought I saw someone there, but it was just literally a flower. Alright. I'm making a big noise here, but I want to find people to kill, so I don't mind. I'm very happy to have someone try and take a shot at me, which is why I've been running out in the open all game. Would not recommend that you run across fields in PUBG. Oh, there's a car going over the other range. That'll be somebody that I probably need to think about killing. This is the part of the game now where I want to assess the circle. I'm going to head into the circle this way. That guy's gone over there, which is okay. Let's have a look. Hit him once. Oh my god. Hell yeah. I don't really want to go loot him because he's out in the middle of nowhere, but that was some sick shots. That was great. Would have been more impressive with a sniper, but hey. Beggars cannot be choosers. Alright, we've lost a load of people now. I'm guessing those are people outside the zone. So, let's have a look. Now we've got to be a bit more careful because the zone is actually fairly close. I should always be aware of people behind me. I don't want to get gibbed by someone coming in from outside the zone, so... That was a sick shot, though. Another crate, we like it. Don't really know what it's going to offer me because I've already got a lot of good stuff. Maybe an AWM so I can one-shot some people. It's close by. Okay. There's a guy. Okay, he's going up to that way, so he's definitely someone that we need to watch out for. Don't think I can snipe someone off a motorbike as easily as I could out of that car. Okay, shots. You can hear that. You can see that on the minimap. I know the shots are coming from this way, so I'm going to actually head towards the crate. Or head towards the shots and use the crate as bait. Like I said, I don't really need anything from the crate. So I'm going to head towards the shots. I think this is a good place. Well, let's go. This is the winning play right here. This is the winning play. Someone over in this compound, do you imagine? Yes. Snapped the kill, boys. Where's the other guy? Oh, he's there. Okay. Just stole the kill from him right at the end. Oh, that must be a massive feels bad, man. I'm actually running out of ammo. I didn't envision I'd use this much ammo. Probably got enough to win the game, but definitely need to be a bit careful. Gonna head towards this crate. It's probably so risky, but whatever. Oh. Okay. He was just waiting. He was trying to, lining up his aim there. I'm actually gonna double energy drink. You can see the energy drink bar above the, my health bar. I'm just going to get that to full because it's going to give me health regeneration and movement speed as I go. So I'm very happy to just burn my energy drinks now because I want to have that movement speed and I'm happy to have the health regeneration. What has this baby got to offer? I'll take that. I'm quite happy to not take the M249 though, even though I do want to use it. Very happy to continue with my silenced M4, even though the silencer at this point in the game... Do you know what, actually? The silencer at this point in the game is just stupid because it's 1v1, so what does it matter? We're going compensator. I mean, it's only stupid, I guess, if he doesn't know where I'm shooting from, but I'm going to take the new helmet because I'm sure I've been shot in the helmet at least once, and I might as well take the brand new level 3 helmet. Where is this final guy? That's the question. Gonna just move because I'm moving really fast, so I'm going to keep on the move and keep looking out. I want to get into a position where I don't have to use the scope to kill him. Is that me or is that him? That's me. That's me, isn't it? Definitely me. I'm wondering if it was that motorbike guy. Do you guys think it was that motorbike guy? He did drive very far over to the east. How much time have I got? 16 seconds. I got 16 seconds to move in. That's enough time to just go looking around randomly. Joke's on me if I just get mullered now. I might use a painkiller just to keep that regen up. It's actually quite oh, there he is. There he is. That's... This is too laggy. He's over here somewhere. Is he in that bush? I know he's... Oh, there he is. There he is. Boom! There we go. So, that was me landing in Georgia Pole, getting great loot, utilizing those warehouses, and just kind of going crazy to get kills at the end there with some great shots into a car as well. So there we go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be doing a lot more educational PUBG content, like loot location drops and that kind of stuff, but I want to do some gameplay as well, so it's a bit just kind of fun to see what people think about when they do these kind of games, and hopefully you guys got that from me as well. So thank you very much. I will see you soon.